Articles 1, 2, and 3 are a good deal for Brickstone, but a bad deal for Sharon. Article 3 is asking us to approve $3 million of CPA funds to purchase 65 acres. 30 acres are envisioned to be athletic fields. The total cost with interest is $4,375,000, which does not include the cost of constructing any fields.
I see interest numbers like that, it really freaks me out. And you know, in the last 2 or 3 years I've been on this committee, it's been real nice to just pay cash for some nice projects. And this kind of money, it makes me very nervous about, what other worthy project coming down the road might have to be forsworn.
The assessment of the 65 acres ignored the fact that the entire Rattlesnake Hill property is designated by the state as a priority habitat for a threatened species.
Okay, what I'm saying is market rate is different when there's rare species on there. You're presuming your appraisal without talking to Heritage, and your appraisal isn't complete without finding out first if they're even going to let you develop certain lands.
Sharon's existing cluster zoning mandates a gift of contiguous conservation land. Brickstone's zoning proposal gifts land which is fragmented into 8 pieces as shown in yellow. This fragmentation substantially reduces its conservation value. Brickstone has the right to build infrastructure on land gifted to or purchased by Sharon. While the selectmen tell you one thing, the development agreement and Article 3 say something completely different.
Nothing on this parcel of land where we're going to spend $3 million would have anything to do with any wastewater treatment or any type of facilities or piping. This land would be left free, open space, and the only possible use of this purchased land would be for recreation.
It says that for the land donated to the town, and also for the land that they're going to sell to the town, the developer reserves the right to construct, locate, maintain, repair, reconstruct for wastewater, stormwater, and distribution pipes.
A feeble attempt was made to address this. The resulting amendment changed nothing. If the development agreement is terminated, the developer has no obligation to give or sell us any land, but the zoning remains. The result, 98 homes with 219 acres available for further development.
That there were at least 2 other ways in which the development agreement could simply go away and that the developer would not have any further responsibilities under it, but that he would still have his rights under the zoning bylaw. But my point is that they could be proceeding before the Board of Health. The Board of Health could take 150 days, and they could say, oops, that's unreasonable, the development agreement is now kaput. That would not take away their rights to continue to develop the open space, and they would still have on the books their rights to develop the senior living overlay.
Yes, that's right.
Brickstone is free to terminate the development agreement if the town or the state do not meet Brickstone's imposed time requirements for permit approvals.
The amount of things that have to be concluded within 120 days, it just seems not a sufficient amount of time.
But these are all the result of very tough negotiations. Yeah. And 120 days is what we settled on. Would we like longer? Yes.
We have no control over DEP's timing. So if DEP drags its feet,
if they unreasonably delay it, it could be a problem for us.
They actually can't sign a contract telling DEP what to do. We're supposed to sign the contract so we can agree to do that. If DEP is not a signatory, that's a completely invalid contract. And the DEP commissioner will laugh at that.
The development agreement slashes Brickstone's water connection fees in half. This fee reduction was granted in consideration for water system improvements for the benefit of Brickstone's own development. Why are we paying for them?
Why is the fee $2,000 for hookups?
Well, that's the deal we struck.
Is it normally $4,000?
It's normally $4,000.
So so in fact the town's leaving $200,000 on the table?
Consideration of water system improvements that they're willing to make.
We are leaving more than money on the table. We are also leaving our best level of control. Article 1 eliminates the special permitting process which current cluster zoning mandates.
Special permit process certainly gives the town greater control than approval as of right. So I agree with you about that.
I was shocked that there's no special permit
Yeah.
granting authority. That is a big issue.
Brickstone has continuously threatened us with 40B since 2006. They promised to stop threatening us if we do their bidding.
And our commitment, and what it says in the development agreement, is if this rezoning passes, we turn in the comprehensive permit, so there will not be a 40B on that site. And that's part of the arrangements that we made.
We did vote for the zoning, but to this day, Brickstone continues to threaten us with 40B.
Although realistically, I think what would happen here if we don't do the cluster subdivision would be a 40B.
For the day after the town meeting, if it doesn't pass, it's 40B.
Since Brickstone started threatening us with 40B, the Rattlesnake Hill property has been designated as both a priority habitat for a threatened species under Massachusetts Endangered Species Act and as a priority protection area under Executive Order 525. This places additional restrictions on all development, including 40B.
A few things have changed, though, in terms of how Heritage looks at everything now. I mean, their mitigation ratios are vastly different than they used to be in terms of the land that actually is required to be protected on any parcel.
On the 40B is that our position. It's a dead duck. It's 10 years old and things have changed. That's not their position.
Brickstone has repeatedly said that their exit strategy includes selling all or part of the project to one or more developers. It is not our responsibility to ensure their profit or to facilitate their exit strategy. After all this, we still will not know what will be built or who will build it.
To be clear, they can do the senior living overlay district, or they can do this, or they could drop the whole thing and pursue the 40B.
We don't know who the developer is going to be for the conventional development. We don't know who the development might be for the 40B. We don't know who the development is going to be for this.